Got started with research my freshman year of college by joining the LLP STEM Cats, and I immediately was exposed to how to create a research poster, and I started in Dr. Cooper's lab with Bio 199, and I've been stuck with him since. The type of research I'm working on this summer is focusing on the use of potassium ions and potassium concentrations and how that relates to temperature, and we're using a crayfish model, and we're really wanting to understand how the effects of temperature and potassium concentration simultaneously can affect the membrane potentials of cells.
I think for students considering doing research, it really gives them an opportunity to see what's going on behind closed doors. A lot of students don't understand what's happening in research labs, and they don't realize it's really very friendly to them, in that it's, hey, let's go try this experiment out. And it's team building also, because a lot of students work together with a team, maybe graduate students or other undergraduates, and they can, I think they feel a little bit antsy initially, but after a couple weeks they relax and they realize, hey, this isn't so bad, I can do this work.
I got started with undergraduate research by going to a lot of the tabling events and things like that they had, and I actually met Dr. Cooper through some of my family who had also done research under him, so we all got involved with that, and they were able to tell me about their experience and how much they loved it.
Undergraduate research has really pushed me out of my comfort zone. We do a lot of things like presentations, you work with things in instruments that you've never seen before, so absolutely increased my confidence for sure. Really exciting aspect is getting to learn all the new techniques. The physiology lab is a really unique environment where you get to work with a lot of organisms, a lot of different instruments that you wouldn't before, so that's definitely been my most exciting and favorite part.
Oh, the undergraduates in the lab are fantastic. They really keep us going. They can develop new projects with the undergraduates and let them develop their own projects that they can then take with them and continue to work on. And so I think by having them develop their own projects, they take a lot more passion in continuing with the projects. But I benefit too because of the students questioning things and developing. And some of these projects, the students, I wouldn't have worked on these projects myself, but they've come up with these projects and then they've been fruitful. We've gotten publications with the undergraduates coming up with their own ideas and following through with it. So I think it's very beneficial to keep me active and keep me kind of working with the undergraduates and promoting their interest and their curiosity.
I've always liked education and learning, but research has been just another step farther in that you get to work really hands-on with everything that you're doing. You're not necessarily constricted by what you're learning based on class topic and that sort of thing. So you really have the freedom to just go wherever you want with it. And so that's really neat to see, is we get to explore a lot more than I really thought I was going to coming into the summer.
So the qualities in the undergraduates to come into the lab is really that they're curious and that they're willing to try learn new techniques and not afraid to mess up, because like we say, sometimes they mess up a dissection and that's fine. It's part of learning.
So if you're thinking about doing research, just do it. I'm from a really small town, and I did not know what research really was until I entered UK and joined an LLP, and I was really hesitant, but if you're thinking about it, reach out to the undergraduate research office or to any of the ambassadors, because I promise you can really change your way of college and transform your experience here.